What it do, homies? We are here with a donation request. This time we are checking out a new band to me, FLESHGOD Apocalypse, which is a crazy name, and Bloodclock. Now, down here in the description, right, it looks like we have some opera metal, right? But this description down here, I went down here and read this, is absolutely amazing, you know, about all the things that inspired this. Climate accident that occurred to the frontman and mastermind, Francisco Paoli, right? And then, you know, I'm not going to read the entire thing. Most of you guys who clicked on this probably already aware of this video, you know, of the song and everything. But this right here, this part right here, it says, this song is not only about death, it's about life. I'm not dead yet was some sort of mantra that became the battle cry. The moment I woke up, I started my war to stay alive. That with the time turned into a true and never-ending Calvary, as I still carry the cross for what happened that day. But this is another story, and its time is yet to come. You know, sometimes, you know, some of us are lucky enough to establish the value of life while we're still alive without having like some type of like near-death experience, you know what I mean? But when you do have those experiences, when you do kind of have that awakening, it's crazy just how much clearer sometimes life can be. In this case, they have put this into a music video, right? So yeah, opera metal, beautiful. It looks like about to be a product of something that's inspired by something, you know, obviously tragic, but they found some beauty in it. So let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up.
And the wind blocks the heart like my soul disappears. But I'm not dead yet. I can time all the flash of before my eyes. I can hear all the love in my arm and brain. All my soul knows a shovel is dying in my grave. But I'm not dead yet. All I know is that I want left this heart today. On this wall, on this fight, through the night. But this world's like a mantra repeat to myself. I'm not dead.
Oh my goodness, bro, you know what, that yet where he's yelling like I'm not dead yet, I feel like that's more, I mean, obviously you said the mantra, the battle cry and whatnot, that's that type of yell, like motivated yell after I've completed something, like I'm really successful and I'm very proud of this, and I feel like I need to just let it out my chest, right? You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I've not necessarily I've conquered this, it's just that I'm glad I did this. I'm ready for so much more. You know what I mean? Because I hear that when he yells at I'm not dead yet and everything. Visually, this is going absolutely nutty, right? I saw that down in the scripts and it said this is going to be like one of their most insane visual videos they've done yet. And this is the first video that I've watched for them. The part where they show him in the water, right? This part, like right there, well, you guys know what I'm talking about. The part where he's in the water and everything, and it seems like he's kind of wrestling himself out. I like that, right? Because they're probably often, you know, just little bit more on a relatable side. You know, there are often times where we do kind of get stuck in a specific place in life, and those red lines are kind of looking at it's just a thing that's kind of trying to pull them down. It's very difficult, right? You often, you know, got to give a greater resistance to get out of that. But sometimes that resistance to get out of that's a little bit uncomfortable. But then when you finally make it, you know, you're on solid ground, right? Instead of water, you find it a lot easier to move, but you don't get there until you fought your resistance. He's sitting there wondering in the like that wide space, right? He was walking, there's that big old huge in space. I kind of look at that as like, all right, cool, you done made it out there. Now what, right? You got to find another purpose, if you will. You know what I mean? Or you found a new purpose and now you're just trying to navigate through that. You know, I've never had a life-death experience. And honestly, that outlook that you get on life in that situation, you might only be able to get from that, right? Get a new appreciation and whatnot. But these visuals that we're showing here, you know, I'm trying to make sense of it, and it's very, very beautiful. The choir that's going on in the background obviously it's opera metal, but that's amazing. Who is responsible for the mix on this? Because this had to have been very, very difficult. They probably got a hold. Oh, here we go. Shout out to the mixer, production assistants, title design. I don't see anybody who production director, the video, they probably mixed it themselves, but the mix is crazy. You got a lot of stuff going on here and it sounds clean. So I might not be able to understand everything you're saying, but you know, the visuals, you know, thousands of words right there. Oh, that's another thing. They have this nice little brass kind of end, like this part, it sounds like it's a brass instrument, right? Like I don't know what it is, but it's interesting texture.
Not yet. All the guns are started for the Bloodclock. Broken. Who is there? Cause someone I don't still down the strong. I can tame all the flesh and before my eyes. I can name all of y'all in my name in vain. All my soul is a soul is taking my grave.
Beautiful voice. Oh my goodness, boy, you hit those vocals. You know what? I have a mind that you can go higher than that. I don't know who the name of this person is. I'm trying to give props with it. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to let me know down there who these people are. God, oh, you really hit those notes. Are you an opera singer? Or is anybody is she an opera singer? I wouldn't put it past her. Probably have the chops. That note was crazy. I got to hear that again. Ooh, that was beautiful. It almost sounds layered, right? Like she's hitting a higher register in that note. You know what I mean? Like a layered, she sung it over her, right? Am I tripping? Maybe not. I don't know. Beautiful. Now, I don't have a lot of like this type of like really, really like metal type of like, I don't know, was it black metal? Dark heavy metal, right? I'll just call it heavy metal. It's probably more than that. Not a lot on here because most of it doesn't strike my fancy. But I do like the ones that are inspired by like stories and everything. I mean, opera metal is a fantastic, and this isn't the first time I've done a reaction to that, but opera metal is a fantastic genre. And I think the closest I've come to it on this channel is probably Lorna Shore, maybe, and everything. And I used to start reacting to them, did a lot before I started getting blocked by them, so I can't post my reactions for them anymore. I don't think I'll get the same thing with this one. We don't know. But anyways, symphonic metal, opera metal, loved it. This is absolutely amazing. I don't understand most of what he was saying, but visuals, crazy. You let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. Dave's out.